When a Web3 gaming content creator talks about Web3 gaming, it typically starts something akin to this. Web3 gaming sucks. All the games suck. There's no live game that it is ever to possibly exist over the time span of the next few months that will captivate my attention. What I tell them is a little bit of a contrarian point of view. Not because I want to do contrarian point of views, but because I've done something that it might be a record setter here. I've played 2,331 games of Spider Tanks. So with this being said, let's go over Gala. Because Gala as a whole is an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem that it's got tokens, right? There's no denying there's a Gala token. There's NFTs. There are battle passes. There are random inventory airdrops that happen occasionally. There's a lot of stuff. There's Gyri, which is now called the Gala chain. There's a lot of stuff here, and I feel like there's not a lot of education in regards to how all of this works and how all of this functions. And so I'd like to talk about Spider Tanks. I'd like to also talk about the latest and greatest in Gala games. If you enjoy this kind of content, as always, like and subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into it. Now, starting with Spider Tanks, we actually had the first official DD player. A meditated hit the ladder. Always great to see people get very competitive in these games. There's no denying that Spider Tanks has needed revamps for quite some time. And we're at the point right now where I feel like Spider Tanks is getting ready for a big update to push to make this game that much better. I see most crypto games going mobile. And so when I saw Gala games talking about the fact that they were going mobile, that's great for me. I like hearing that because microtransactions are in fact celebrated in the overall mobile gaming space. In PC gaming, it's a little bit more wishy-washy. People have their certain opinions on things, but trust me, when you take it mobile, people don't care. People just want to have a fun gaming experience and pay microtransactions for whatever pay-to-win game they're inevitably playing in the space. And cool thing about Spider Tanks is, you know, they've got different rarity tanks and all these different things. A very similar model to a lot of games. And something I've noticed is if it works, right, don't fix it, right? Use similar models and use blockchain technology to just make it that much faster. I feel like that's where we're headed in the space. A lot of these crypto games that are coming out right now are using very similar models to games that already exist. And these models are skins, battle passes, tokens that are earned through games in League of Legends. It's like influence points, right? You buy champions, you buy skins off right points, etc., different forms of tokenized economies. However, in crypto, it's just so much easier. I was kind of like having a conversation with myself the other day, and crazy, I know, but I was thinking about the fact that when it comes to tokens, we're literally just a more transparent way of gaming. Instead of sugarcoating it and forcing people to sell accounts through third-party websites and all these different things, we're just telling people, like, go ahead and just do it in the open market. That's how it should be. I don't know why people are doing all these different shady things, but Gala is just allowing people to go ahead and do them in a seamless way. Now, with this being said, there's a couple issues here because right now, the Gala Games website sucks. It's not very good. It's not intuitive at all. This website has all kinds of issues in regards to like making transactions faster and easier for the consumer. For example, like every time you get an asset on like Spider Tanks or something you try to play, you have to like put a transfer code and all these different things. Of course, there's like security codes and all these different things, but it's annoying, right? Why does any real crypto person care about this stuff? Why does any gamer care about this stuff? They don't care about this stuff. If they want to enable it later on, don't force them to enable transfer code, right? There are a couple little things that are a little bit broken. There are a couple of games that people are not interested in. There's a lot of people interested in Townstar that are not interested in Spider Tanks. There's a lot of people interested in Spider Tanks that are not interested in Townstar. And that's the cool thing. I see Gala Games as a whole is just a publisher. The games that they produce, cool. You know, they've got Dragon Strike that they bought from Ember Entertainment. They've got Townstar, Meow Match. They also have Mirandus. Mirandus is the big one people always hype up. And overall, just a few games, right? They're mostly just a publishing company, though. They help get the marketing out there for a lot of these games. I do think we're still waiting for a lot of these games to come out for the marketing to even happen. And it's kind of like, you know, Poker Go Play, for example, recently went into another alpha tech test. You could actually play this right now. You just click on it. For the most part, just slaps you in there. and that is a poker game. It's got Poker Go, huge brand, and just another game that you can go ahead and play in the crypto space. There's just a lot of these games in the crypto space. So whenever I see Gala doing these things, it makes me feel good, right? There's definitely more confidence in markets when Gala continues to do what people want them to do, even if they take a little bit longer than they say they are. I feel like timelines in crypto are terrible. People just shouldn't do timelines. They should just release things when they should be released, right? So that's my thoughts on that. I'm always excited to cover Gala, and I'm always excited for things happening here. I think personally, Gala Games probably has it right the most right now out of any ecosystem. Now, is it to say that they're going to have the best games in the future? I don't know, right? They're going to have mobile titles. So, mobile games are really fun for mobile gamers. They might not be really fun for PC gamers. But if you're going mobile, you're going to have a better chance here. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, stay classy. And that's all.